Hi, today we are going to see AWS, EBS, HDD storage types, an overview of ST1 and SC1 volume types. This is EBS mean elastic block storage, HDD mean hard disk drive. We can see one by one. Introduction to AWS EBS HDD storage. AWS EBS provides two HDD based storage, namely ST1 and SC1. Okay, designed for workloads requiring large sequential throughput. Okay, large kind of data, big data, lower cost compared to SSD based volumes. Compared to SSD, HDD is the low cost. Even in the hardware, no HDD it's comparatively low cost. Optimized for different performance and needs. Throughput optimized HDD, it is called ST1. Okay, ST1. Low cost HDD volume type, designed for frequently accessed throughput intensive workload. Ideal for big data, data warehousing, huge data, big data mean huge data, data warehouse, log processing. So log processing mean what is that? Might be log, okay, in the office who is coming, that biometric everything. Provides higher throughput than SC1. Okay, throughput is bandwidth, the transfer of data. Compared to SC1, ST1 is the what we can say. Okay, it is better. So it is better. Okay. Next one we can see cold HDD, that is called SC1, lowest cost EBS volume type. Okay, this is the lowest cost, designed for infrequently accessed data. That is when we archive or if we don't use the data, we can store in this SC1. Ideal for scenarios with low throughput requirements. Okay, low throughput, because this data we don't access frequently. Therefore, what is this? This is low throughput requirements. Great for colder data storage needs. Okay, cold means it is like a freezing the data. We don't use the data, putting just for storing purpose, not using that data. ST performance. Okay, this maximum throughput is 500 MB per second. Volume size is 125 GB to 16 TB is the volume size that can be stored in this ST1 performance. Throughput scales with the volume size. Good for sequential data access one by one. That is called the sequential order, right? Next, after that, in a line. Okay, sequential. SC1 performance maximum throughput is 250 MB per second. Volume size is 125 GB to 16 TB. Lower cost and performance than ST1. Okay, it is compared to ST1, it is low cost and low performance also. Suitable for large cold data set. Huge and not using, just for storing, this can be used. ST1 use cases. Big data processing, data warehouses. Warehouse like what? Just like a Godown. Log processing, streaming workloads with high throughput needs. SC1 use cases, cold data storage. Cold mean what? Not using data, like a freezing. Backup storage, data with low access frequency, large data sets with the minimal performance requirements. ST1 versus SC1 comparison. ST1 higher throughput, more expensive, frequent access. SC1 low throughput, cheapest, infrequent access. Both support 125 GB to 16 TB volume sizes. Choice depends on access frequency and throughput needs. Summary, what we have seen up to this: AWS EBS HDD option provide cost-effective storage. Compared to that SSD, this is cost-effective. ST1 for higher throughput workloads, SC1 for lowest cost cold storage. Choose based on access frequency and throughput requirements. Okay, that's all. Thank you.